Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews. Now I've got another shopping in Japan watch. Man, I just absolutely love these things. Today we have the Casio ProTrek Solar Quartz Triple Sensor, and this is model number PRW-60T-7AJF. Now this isn't going to be a full review because I recently just reviewed a ProTrek and these watches are very, very similar. The only main differences are this one has a titanium bracelet and it does have atomic timekeeping, whereas the watch I reviewed a couple days ago or about a week ago, which is the PRG-600-1, obviously was not made of titanium, nor did it have atomic timekeeping. So I'm not going to go into a full review because these watches are very, very similar. But what I will do is I'll go ahead and put up the specs of this model up on the left-hand side of the screen so you can take a look at it, and we'll just basically kind of compare them a little bit. Again, I've partnered up with Shopping in Japan and I'm super excited. They loan me these watches. I don't get to keep them, nor do I make a dime if any of y'all go over to Shopping in Japan and buy a watch from them. But you can save yourself some money by using the coupon code MAV20OFF. That's MAV20OFF to save yourself $20 off any watch you buy from Shopping in Japan, not just this ProTrek. So that $20 will cover most of your shipping costs from Japan. It's not going to cover everything, but it'll cover most of those shipping costs. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. And we'll go ahead and put the specs on the left-hand side of the screen. This is really going to be more of like a show and tell review, guys, because the features are very, very similar to that 600 that I reviewed, I guess, about a week ago. So here you go. Here's the manual. You got your 5578 movement. And let's open this thing up. When I saw this, man, I had to take a look at this watch. This is basically like the Mac Daddy of these ProTreks. I take that back. There's one model called the Mansalu. That's really kind of the Mac Daddy of all these ProTreks. In fact, let me put one of those up on the left-hand side of the screen. Those are really, really, really nice watches, man. But this, to me, is the Mac Daddy of kind of like, not the entry level, but like the mid-level ProTreks, because it does have the titanium bracelet. It does have atomic timekeeping. It's just a fantastic watch, man. My only main gripe with this one is that the dial, the printing on the dial, it's a little bit hard to see, so it's a little bit hard to know what mode you're in, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But let's go ahead and go over the specs. Again, very similar to the 600 I reviewed about a week ago. So, you know, you're going to see some of the same stuff, just to let you know. So you're looking at a 47.2 millimeter resin and stainless steel case. Now, this watch is smaller than the 600. That's basically what you get with these ProTreks. You either get atomic timekeeping or you don't, or you get a different size watch, but most all of them, I believe, have the ABC, which is altimeter, barometer, and compass, but they come in different sizes. That 600 was bigger than this one. Now they have the new 50 class, which is coming out this month in June, and that's the one I'm going to get. Let me go ahead and put that up on the left-hand side of the screen as well. I absolutely love that watch. I think it looks really neat. It's the same size, same dimensions, has some skinnier hands, and of course it kind of has that tan dial. Just a really, really good looking watch. And it has a positive STN LCD display. And STN stands for Super Twisted Pneumatic, I believe. So I just like the look of that one better, even though this is titanium and it's super light. I just like the look of that one better. So anyway, here we go. Case size, 47.2 millimeters. This is a resin and stainless steel case. It's 13.3 millimeters thick. It's 50.5 millimeters lug to lug. You've got a 22 millimeter titanium bracelet. You do get a mineral crystal, not a sapphire, unfortunately. Water resistant to 100 meters, which is 330 feet. You've got the 5878 movement with a 7-month power reserve in normal mode. And then if you put this in a drawer after a full charge, it can go up to 25 months and still keep time for you, which is pretty cool. You got a screw down crown over here at 3 o'clock, which is really cool. Not used to seeing screw down crowns a lot on ProTrek watches, at least I haven't been. You got a case back of 4 screws, multi-band 6 atomic time reception, which is very important because, that means this watch can get the atomic time signal in just about any country. I don't think South America has a radio, nor does Africa, I believe, but all the other continents, most of them do. Have at least one radio tower for the atomic time reception. Now, if you remember in my most recent Citizen, like I think it was the ProMaster Land and a ProMaster Marine, neither one of those would get atomic time reception here in the United States. They are just meant for Japan. But this being a Casio, they put multiband 6 on just about all of their watches that are getting atomic time reception, so the owner can make sure they can get that signal just about anywhere in the world. So anyway, I guess I digressed a little bit. You got 5 alarms, battery indicator, power saving function. Of course, you got the altimeter, barometer, compass, and thermometer. Auto and manual hand correction, positive STN display, like I said earlier. earlier. Double LED light, countdown timer, calendar until 2099. World time, of course, you've got a day function at 6 and the date at 6 and some other information at 6 in this display. You've got Neo Bright, you've got a fixed bezel with your world time codes around the edges. And this one is not made in Japan. Of course, it's got a Japanese movement, but these are actually cased in Thailand. So again, guys, this is not going to be a super detailed review. I just wanted to kind of, let you look at it, man. It's just a fantastic, maybe one of my favorite looking watches of all time. Super legible, super functional, man. Again, my only gripe, and it's not even a big one, because when you go into different modes, your LCD display is going to tell you what mode you're in, is the writing, the screen printing around this sub-dial up here at 10 o'clock. I wish they had, instead of going with like a gray, I wish they had gone with like a white. I just think it would have been a lot more legible, but the whole dial is grayed out, and that's, basically why they did it, and I kind of understand that. But, the second hand lines up perfectly with everything. Look at that. Boom. Perfect. It's just such a good looking watch, man. But again, I'm going to wait until that 50 series comes out. One, it's going to be a little less expensive. I love titanium. It's great. I've really been a titanium convert over the last, couple years. Like a lot of people in the beginning, I thought titanium was, it just made the watch feel cheap. And that's just the exact opposite. It's a superior metal. It's 40% lighter than stainless steel and a lot stronger than stainless steel. So, it's really up to you. So I like titanium a lot. So again, we're just looking at the watch. There you go. You got your buckle there. Look at that. Machine scissor clasp. Really, really nice. Let's look at the case back. It's kind of hard to see. Not too much contrast between the writing and the actual case back. But it tells you everything you need to know. There you go. Right there. Again, you got your 4 screws. You even have on the crown where it says lock right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right there. Can you see it? There you go. Lock. Right there. You got nice knurling on the buttons. It's a nice combination of the stainless steel and the resin. Of course, you got a stainless steel bezel. Nice combination, like I said, of the stainless steel and the resin for the case. Really, really nice knurling on these buttons, by the way, on these pushers. Love it. Got your light right here. And I'll show you that here in a little bit where it's actually dark so you can see it. Well, you can see a little bit there. You got your sensor over here. Your altimeter, barometer, and your compass and your thermometer, by the way. Now, you can't really get an accurate reading from the thermometer when you're wearing the watch. You really need to take the watch off, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a thermometer on your watch. But it can be off as much as 15, 20 degrees if you got it on your wrist, because the heat from your wrist is going to heat up that thermometer. So you want to take it off, leave it off for about 10, 15 minutes, and then you're going to get a much more accurate reading. So let's go ahead and go over the basic functions again. Not going to get too detailed. Okay, there's your barometer right there. Temperature. Recall, this is for your for altimeter and barometer if you want to have save some records. There's your stopwatch, your timer. You got one of 5 alarms. Right now it's saying the signal is on. If you want to cycle through the alarms, you go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then, world time. Now you go back to your receive. So if I want to initiate a reception, I hold down, exclamation point. Now because I'm inside and it's not at night, I'm more than likely not going to get a signal. If I do, I'd be absolutely shocked. More than likely, it's just going to say error at the bottom, ERR. In fact, let me see if I can cancel time reception. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get a signal. So anyway, it shows you the last time. So the last time I got it was 5:31, which is today. So it looks like I got it at, what time in the morning? 1:07 in the morning, I got the signal. Again, it's going to check this automatically. I can't remember what it was on the 600 model. It's 4 times a day it's going to check it for you. So, and then of course you can manually have it do it too. So guys, that's really about it for this one. Again, it's going to be a little bit of a short review. Actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and try it on real quick. There we go. Let me take it out of reception mode. All right, time. And if you notice it said M, that means the battery is at a medium level. So now you're back at time. And if you press and hold this, no matter what mode you're in, it'll go back to time for you. Watch. Let me go to the compass. Where's the compass? One of these is the compass. Let me see. There you go. There's your compass. Your needle is going to point to magnetic north. Okay? So you're turning it. But if you hold this, it'll flash and it'll go back to time. Boom. So you can always go back to time. There you go. So anyway, so there you go. There it is on the wrist. Man, it's super comfortable. Super comfortable. This one's actually a tiny bit small. I could definitely use another link, but it still feels good. And let me show you its magic trick here, which is this loom. You got dual loom, and it's neon. It's a neon illuminator. So let me kill the studio light. Let's kill the monitor. All right. So here is the loom on the hands. Really good loom, by the way. There's a loom on the hands. And of course, you've got the automatic LED. I don't know if I have it turned on or not. Yep, I do. There you go. And there's your loom, your backlit LCD display. Of course, you can press the button right here. I wonder why they didn't actually mark this as a light. I mean, you have to know this is a light button before you push it. There's your light. As you can see, it's got a neon illuminator. Notice how the hands light up different than the rest of the indexes. Look, the hands light up that neon blue too, just like the backlit LCD display. Bottom line, it looks really cool at night. There you go. So anyway, guys, let me go ahead and finish this one up. Again, I just wanted to show you this one, kind of briefly show you this watch as being kind of at the apex of all of the Casio ProTreks. I mean, when you get into a titanium ProTrek, you know you're really kind of getting up in there in the model range. And I just love this watch, man. I really do. Again, this that dial. I wish they had used more of a white colored font to show you what mode you're in. Even though it does show it down there on the LCD display, it would have been kind of nice to, you know, to see that. But love, love, love this watch. If you want to get one, head on over to Shopping in Japan's website, and you can pick one up for $438. Again, make sure you use the coupon code MAV20 off, MAV20OFF. Again, that's for $20 off any watch, not just this really cool ProTrek, by the way. And also make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. All of us YouTubers really appreciate it when you do that. And guys, you know, that's been it for this one. This has been the Casio ProTrek Solar Quartz Triple Sensor, model number PRW-60T-7AJF. And I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.